Have you ever found yourself seeking value in things that were going to grow and develop your business, but you really found yourself in a position of not being able to afford it? If you've ever felt that way, today's tip is for you. Hey guys, it's Erica Kastner, and since 2006, I've been helping busy professionals connect with awesome resources to grow and develop their business. Now, I wanted to touch on a subject that I'm finding that more busy professionals are acknowledging, and I wanted to maybe give you a different scope or a different frame of mind in reframing this phrase. I can't afford it. Here's the deal. Chances are you can, but you're not necessarily seeing the value because you don't know the value. And energetically, a better phrase of how to say I can't afford it is saying I simply don't know if it's in my budget. I've got to evaluate the situation. So here's what I'm talking about. I had a client recently come up to me, and she is wanting to revamp her website. Now, the updates to her website will dramatically increase efficiency and also potentially drive her profit margins 3 to 10 times over her initial investment in doing these upgrades. Now, do you think that that would be a good investment for her to, if she knew potentially it was going to drive more revenue to her organization 3 times or up to 10 times for her business? Well, absolutely. But she didn't realize that until I actually had her walk through the exercise to figure out what that return on investment is. So number one, let's figure out what the return on the investment is going to be. If you don't know the answer to that question, you're only looking at price alone, you've got to do a little more homework. So figure out what the end result is. In her mind, she wanted to drive more revenue to a particular service that she had offered, and she was going to be able to do that online and streamline her efforts. So it made sense once we looked at the math for her to go ahead and make that initial investment. Number two, if you don't have a current business plan, what's stopping you? A lot of people think business plans are super scary. I used to think that they were too. But once I did it, and once I evaluated where I was in my current situation and then project what I would want to do to grow my business in the future, it really became clear on what my next initial investments were going to be in my business. Last but not least, get a mentor, get a coach, find an accountability partner that knows what you're going through, or at least has some sort of positioning on how to help you move forward in the next steps when it comes to growth in your business. Don't make big decisions by yourself. Don't take that responsibility on by yourself. You've got other people around you that will love to help coach you or mentor you through that process, so tap into that. So to recap, do the homework, figure out if you're going to get a better return on your investment if you invest wisely into the growth of your company, programming systems, software, whatever, name your pick. But that will give you some insight as to what you need to do next. Number two, do your business plan. 2016 is right around the corner, so take a few extra moments to do those things so you know where you're at and where you need to go. And last but not least, take that next step in accountability. Find that accountability partner. I'm one, but if you don't want to take me up on it, find somebody that will help you in the professional growth. Because again, there's nothing worse than trying to figure things out all by yourself, especially when you can count on other people that have already paved the path. I hope you found this tip helpful. If you have other questions or you want to pick my brain, let's connect, let's talk, let's figure out ways that we can take your business and create it to the business and life that you absolutely desire. Until next time, I'm Erica Kastner. Take care.